This is Newcap News with Jeremy Thompson.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. We begin tonight in Saskatchewan, where two Maidstone teens are facing a number of assault and weapons charges in relation to connection with an incident on Valentine's Day in that community. RCMP say they received a report around 3 p.m. of a complaint of forcible confinement and assault involving two victims under the age of 13. Details of the incident are not being released, but a 13-year-old boy is facing 8 charges, including unlawful confinement, assault with a weapon, using a firearm in the commission of an offense, and possession of a weapon for a dangerous purpose. A 16-year-old boy is facing 12 similar charges, which also include uttering threats and pointing a firearm. Both teens are from Maidstone and are scheduled for court on April 26th. Well, St. Paul RCMP are searching for a 31-year-old man considered to be armed and dangerous. Luke Titus White has been unlawfully at large since yesterday. Police say he has a history of violence and is wanted for robbery, possession of a weapon for dangerous purposes, and dangerous driving. White is First Nations, 5'7" and 165 pounds, with black hair and brown eyes, and is believed to be in the St. Paul region. Anyone with info on his whereabouts should call St. Paul RCMP. And again, he is considered armed and dangerous. Police say if you do see him, to not approach, but call a 911 immediately. Well, 2 men from Cold Lake are facing drug possession charges after an early morning traffic stop in that city on Tuesday. Police say 22-year-old Anthony Schmidt and 24-year-old Andrew Hay had cocaine, meth, and a loaded shotgun with the safety off in their vehicle. Along with the drug charges, both men are accused of careless transport of a firearm. Schmidt is facing additional charges of driving while disqualified and possession of an unlicensed firearm. The pair remain in custody and are scheduled to appear in Cold Lake Provincial Court on March 9th. Well, hundreds of elementary students in Lashburn are now learning how to cope with anxiety in a unique way. J.H. Moore Elementary School offers meditation classes to their students as part of a wellness program. Anatita has more in this week's Healthy Living.
I think there's a demand in this day and age for finding that stillness amidst all the noise and the distractions going on.
J.H. Moore Elementary School in Lashburn is taking a different approach to mental wellness in their students. For 2 years now, the school has implemented a program called Mindful Time. About once a week after recess, students practice the art of meditation.
You guys can close your eyes once again and just give yourself a big thank you.
With kids, they have an easier time getting into it than adults, because as adults we kind of have a lot of mental blocks built up over our lifetimes, whereas kids don't have that yet.
It's calming and I just really like it, and you just get to sit and the room is all just quiet. Closing my eyes and breathing, it really relaxes me.
The purpose of the meditation class is to teach kids how to focus and how to calm their emotions and minds. After noticing anxiety and some issues on the playground, a group of educators decided it would be a good approach to take.
There are subtle shifts in kids and behavior, in the ways that they are outside with each other at recesses.
There's been some amazing research, amazing results into the benefits of meditating with kids and meditating in the classroom. You see issues like suspendable issues and anger, bullying amongst kids, that just goes way down. Attendance increases in high schools. It's just amazing to see the progress.
Malcolm Radke says there's a growing interest in meditation in the city as well. The Lloydminster Meditation Group meets twice a week and sees about 20 to 30 participants each session.
We do a weekly session every Monday at 8 p.m. at the Root. It's absolutely free of charge. It's not even really a class. It's just a community of meditators that get together, and then there's probably about half a dozen of us that take turns leading.
He encourages anyone who has ever considered meditation to come out and give it a try. Hannah Tita, Newcap News.
The Lloydminster and Area Brain Injury Society was on the receiving end of a check from the Canadian Courage Trail Ride. This year, more than $2,100 was raised to help survivors.
My family and I, we started a trail ride to support brain injury awareness in 2004.
The Courage Canada Trail Ride gives survivors a chance to come out and be around horses, to get outside of town and have some fun.
It's really fun. You get to know different people, and there's we always have a supper afterwards, an auction and all that.
Our organization provides programming, resources, and supports for brain injured persons and their families within Lloydminster. We offer a life enrichment program 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and that consists of leisure, recreation, social interaction, and more importantly, fellowship amongst other brain injury survivors.
The 2016 Canada Courage Trail Ride takes place on May 28th.